and this is why I'm so happy that. So I want you to know something. I've been sparring against boys and men for 20 years. That's 2 decades of boxing. I didn't say I'm gonna go in there and knock Rolly out. I didn't say I can overpower him. I said I can outbox him. I've outboxed plenty of men who are professional boxers inside the ring. I get off on men and piece them up and spar respectfully with their women and with their kids there because I'm a very serious boxer. You cannot speak doubt into my skills and what I can do, Shannon.
Why would you be scared of somebody that has no power? Please stop doing that. For real, please stop doing it. It's disrespectful to...
Rolando Romero took aim at Claressa Shields during a live interview after her bold claim that she could beat him. Romero brushed it off, saying she'd first need to prove herself against fighters competing at his level.
No, I don't like to really talk about that stuff because for some reason the only one that gets blamed for not making fights is me, even though I'm the one that, I mean, you don't get to where I'm at with 19 fights unless you actually fighting people.
On a recent podcast, Claressa Shields confidently stated she could outbox Rolly Romero with ease. She pointed to her height, reach advantage, and overall superior boxing ability as key factors.
He's a world champion. Rolly Ramirez. Do you agree or disagree? Speaking out of hold your peace.
I agree. I'm with you.
Do you watch boxing? Have you ever seen Rolly fight?
I did watch him fight. I seen he just won against
Ryan Garcia.
Against Ryan Garcia.
Listen, it's not about. I think Rolly is very unorthodox. He's very strong, right? But I'm way taller than him, way longer than him, and got better boxing skills.
So how about one of his punches though?
Did you not hear what I said? It's hard for somebody smaller to hurt somebody that's bigger. I walk around at 185. He fights at 140. Or is it 47? It's
He said 140, 147.
But I'm just saying though, like when you, and then like with his skill set, he can't beat me in a fight. And you already know I believe I can beat Keith Thurman. That's real I think I'm a better boxer than Keith Thurman. Not that I'm stronger.
Shields emphasized that any discussion about facing Romero should stay within the rules of boxing, not street fighting. She stressed that boxing is a technical sport where skill, discipline, and strategy decide the outcome.
Street fighting
and like all that stuff matters, but in boxing you gotta know how to put all that shit together to make it work. So those guys who I think are flawed in their skills, you know what I'm saying? I know that I'm very skilled. I got really good defense. I'm very fast to be my size. And I'm very strong too. Like I can bench 185.
Damn.
And I'm a woman. So being able to bench 185, like I know I got some strength. I can squat 300 pounds. Like I know I'm a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like when y'all be talking about boxing and talking about like a man off the street, it's like, man, I don't think y'all really know how many niggas I walked in the street. When y'all be saying stuff, I be like, you know what? I'm glad that the makeup and the hair make everybody feel so damn comfortable, but inside the ring, it's a controlled fight. The refs say you can't bite, you can't do this, you can't do that. Up in the street fight, you can do, and I know how to slam you and take you.
Doubling down on her confidence, Shields boldly claimed no man could beat her in a boxing match. She credited her elite training, championship pedigree, and ring IQ as reasons she's so difficult to defeat.
Do you think it's possible?
I got $100K for any girl that can my ass. She can come out to my gym. I have $100K right there. She with me, I'll give her $100K. Now she lose, she can get the on. But I know for a fact a chick off the street can't whip me. Girls who train their whole life can't whip me.
Yeah.
What the hell somebody on the street gonna do? I don't care about how much boxing experience they got, who they train with, if they did coke before we fought. I don't care what you're talking about. You in my ass is not. Listen, I don't think there's a lot of men that can beat me.
I'm with you.
No, you're not. Because when you interference the court,
I'm with you. Now I'm talking about shit. Now I'm just saying.
What you saying?
Let me ask you a question. Is there a male champion regardless
Shakur Stevenson weighed in, praising Shields' talent while offering a balanced take. He said her skills are undeniable and added that if she had been born male, she could have reached a level of greatness similar to Floyd Mayweather Jr.
She's a boy, bro. That's what I was trying to tell you.
If she was a boy.
If she was a boy, she'd be Floyd Mayweather.
Hello.
I don't know.
If
That's
she was
already
a
no,
boy,
you can't do that.
She will be Floyd Mayweather. How can she not, bro?
But I'm saying you can't do that. If she was a boy, she might be playing soccer. We don't know what. You don't know what.
That's a great thing to say, but
However, Stevenson also made it clear that boxing should remain fair, stating that men and women competing separately exists for a reason. While respecting Shields' abilities, he stood by the sports structure.
this will be like.
Do you think she could actually beat a male like champion? Like seriously, like on some real shit. Like I know she tough, but you think she could beat any man champion?
My opinion is girls is girls, boys is boys.
Right.
A girl is gonna be a girl. I don't think a girl can beat a man. That's the same thing like you ask basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, can a female basketball player beat a male basketball?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Barn.
Cause Claressa be talking hot though.
Nah, she's like that
No,
though.
she like that, but she ain't.
As a female athlete, bro.
Yeah.
She talks shit. She's flashy. And she's the best fighter in the world, bro.
Yeah,
There's nobody
she-
better than Claressa as a woman, bro. I don't give a fuck who you name. Nobody is coming close to her.
Yeah, nah,
2
she's
Olympic
sick.
gold medals, bro. So if that's the case, if this girl was a man,
If she was a man.
bro, you know how much support niggas have of her. Like,
Yeah, nah,
the
she-
whole boxing world to have crazy support because she'll be Floyd Mayweather, bro.
So Claressa Shields or Layla Ali?
Man, come on.
No, I'm talking about both in their prime.
In they prime, it don't matter. Bro, she is the greatest woman boxer to ever put on a pair of boxers.
Shields hasn't just talked, she's issued direct challenges. She's called out Romero on social media and in interviews, insisting she could beat him in a sanctioned bout. She even offered to spar him to prove her point, fueling debate among fans.
My jab, my skills, I can beat Rolly in a boxing match. And that's just what it is.
Oh, you
It's
think
not
you can beat Rolly actually in a fight?
a boxing match? Absolutely. You were talking about sparring, sure, but even under the rules of you want to say 2 minutes, 12 rounds, 2 minutes, 10 rounds, whatever you want to call it, bruh, I had better boxing.
What size
skills than
gloves?
Rolly. What size gloves? Do you not see this face? I don't even get hit. Does it matter? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I fought French Anna and got 1 stitch, and it wasn't from her punch, it was from her thing on her glove. She kept.
This isn't new either. Shields has taken shots at Romero before, even claiming she would embarrass him if they ever shared the ring.
Had no skill. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Foreign. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan beat you up. Tiafimo beat you up. Devin Haney walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet. That's
Before Romero, Shields also called out Keith Thurman, warning him to be careful after he said he could beat her. She even floated the idea of an exhibition fight, despite the limitations of boxing rules.
If she's willing to do it for charity, he will accept. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only 2 knockouts, though. Thurman is a former unified welterweight champion who's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, as I told you. Shields tweeted, quote, "I'll fight Thurman at 154 pounds. So serious. All the respect in the world to him, too. I just think I can outbox him." Thurman told Sporting News, "I did not see it, but I've already got text messages all about it. Look, I can fight for any charity event. We can raise money and let you try to showcase your skills and talent." Thurman later said, "I would wear bigger gloves. I would let her wear smaller gloves. I would let her wear headgear, too. I don't really want to punch a girl in the face." I don't want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of...
Stephen A. Smith strongly defended Shields, calling her an elite, must-watch fighter. He praised her skill, discipline, and dominance, saying she's the real deal and deserves full recognition as a world-class athlete.
Shields. If you've seen Claressa Shields fight, you know what I'm talking about. The sister can box. She will kick your ass. Make no mistake about it. She is no joke. To my producers, we don't need to see Keith Thurman right now. You need to put up Claressa Shields. That's who the public needs to see. Her. She is no joke. She can fight. That is her in the boxing ring right now, fighting a man. That's who she's fighting. That's what she does. Claressa Shields.
Shields has also pointed to her experience sparring men as proof of her confidence. She claims she's even dropped male sparring partners, using those sessions to sharpen her speed, defense, and overall ring craft.
Hell at heavyweight. And I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up and if we get, tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and I'm actually super strong at heavyweight, so I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about. But hey,
importantly, Shields says she's not looking for easy matchups. She wants real challenges against experienced fighters who can push her limits and prove her belief isn't just talk.
The fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them, who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know, like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue, but I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I'm boxing for 18 years, I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smoke Joe, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, no, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing. Get in the gym, my boy. You ain't got to worry about.
Still, many experts disagree with the idea she could beat Romero. While respecting her greatness, they argue that comparing male and female fighters isn't realistic due to physical differences and how the sport is structured.
Rolly Romero. She cannot beat Rolando Rolly Romero. She cannot. And I didn't see what Shakur said to his defense. And people said that people sent this to me and saying Shakur is agreeing that Claressa Shields could beat Rolly Romero. Stop! Claressa Shields cannot beat Rolly Romero. She is great. Icon. She is a woman. I don't care how much she wants to compare herself to men. She is not a man.
Meanwhile, Romero mentioned potential big fights, possibly even Devin Haney, but said nothing is official yet. He made it clear no fight will be promoted until contracts are signed.
We do not know that yet. We do not know.
That's interesting you say that because, we had Bill Haney on The Last Stand just last week. Bill Haney said, I've been talking to Rolly Romero. I talked to his manager, Louis DeCubas. He says we have an agreement to fight May 30th. Whether it be New York, whether it be Vegas, but he says Rolly Romero can't back out of this one because, in his words, Debo is coming to town. Is that true?
But the contract was sent to them two days ago, and Bill kind of disappeared and went and grabbed milk. So you. I mean, let's just say it like this, right? I don't really want to talk about Devin or any of that stuff because, like I said, the fight's not made. What is it to talk about? Like I said, nobody's ducking or dodging Devin Haney.
Some critics also argue that mixed gender comparisons don't make sense in sports. Just like in other leagues, men and women compete separately, and physical differences play a major role, especially in boxing.
Has rocked men in the gym, but my daughter has been rocked by men in the gym. And I want to get this across to Claressa Shields, to every woman out there. It is very difficult for a man who respects women and respects himself and carries himself as a man to defend himself and get his point across at 10% while a woman's going 100. Especially a woman who's skilled, because we're not trying to a woman's ass and put her to sleep, but we're also not trying to get rocked by a woman. So when dude caught her with a left, he probably put 30% on. When my daughter got rocked, my man was literally looking around like, do y'all want me to punch her or not? But they're like, she gotta get her work. Dude cleared the space, bam, hit my daughter in her head. She said she never felt nothing like that before. Whoop, whoop, and he barely put muscle.
Despite the criticism, Shields remains firm. She believes her skills, experience, and preparation could allow her to compete at that level. However, voices like Shannon Sharpe argue her dominance in women's boxing doesn't necessarily translate to beating male pros.
What I said that I would beat Rolly in a fight, I ain't say I'd knock him out. I said I'd beat him in a boxing match, right? People getting their panties or their drawers in the knot. Calm down. Calm down. My confidence is for me. That's what I have for me. It's not to offend you. Don't get offended by me believing in me. I'm not gonna get offended by you believing in you.
So what do you think? Does Claressa Shields' confidence deserve respect, or is this just hype? Drop your thoughts below. Like it. Comment it. Subscribe to Fight Vault Boxing Glove.